And we are back. Thank you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold. And today I am sitting with, I'm actually doing a phone interview because this man was just in North Dakota the other day. And he is all around the country doing some amazing things for our communities that's going to help to shape our communities and make sure that we have what we need to be great. I'm speaking with Mr. Marq Youngblood. He is the Regional Recruiting Coordinator, I think I said that correct, for the Dallas Census Center. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
Yes.
I want to get it right because this is an important job. So now that we know how important the census is, and if you're just tuning in, we're learning, about the myths. A lot of times people say, oh, well, I don't want to participate in the census because it's going to cause my taxes to go up, and different things like that. But what I'm learning is that those are myths. You definitely want to participate in the census because it's going to help you with getting funding for our public schools. It also helps with, you said congressional issues as well, like voting and all of that, right?
Yes, congressional power. So each state is giving a certain amount of electoral votes, and this is a really important census because they think that if the residents of Texas, if they respond, because right now, remember, California has the most electoral votes,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's the state that every president tries to win because that state has the most electoral votes when it comes down to those presidential campaigns and runs. So they are saying because of the recession and so many people moving out of California because it's so expensive to stay there,
mm-hmm. And a lot of people coming to Texas.
That a lot of people are coming to Texas. That if the Texas residents respond, that we will have the most electoral votes in the United States.
Oh, wow!
That we will take that number one seat for electoral votes.
That is very, very important.
Right.
Listen, everybody in the hood, y'all. Because listen, I'm just being real. This is B106, and I love my listeners, and a lot of my listeners. You guys, you need to participate in the census. You really, 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 really do. Because if nobody responds, then does it also make a difference in how much clout a particular area holds when it comes to voting? Like if you could be in a big area, it could be 100,000 people, but if only 5,000 people respond to the census, then in that also affects how much that particular vote in that area weighs out. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. We talked about the positive effects and the negative effects. Of course, is that we could lose electoral votes and congressional power. So that weakens our stance in regards to when our people vote in our state for those presidential candidates.
Okay. It's so important. Okay, so now that we know how important it is, what do we need to do to be able to participate? And then I want to get into the hiring process because you are looking to hire people. And when does this actually take place?
So Census Day is April 1st of 2020. So we're about 11 months away.
Okay.
So it's April 1st, 2020. This is the most historical census in history because this is the first time that individuals are actually able to apply for jobs online, which we'll talk about in just a second. And it's really easy because this is the first census where you can even respond online.
Okay.
You can respond.
You can respond
by mail.
online?
Mm-hmm. You can respond by mail. You can respond online, and you can even call into an 800 number and respond.
Okay.
So there is no reason not to respond to the census this time around.
Wow. 800 number, online, by mail, and if people come door to door.
That is correct. Now, if you don't respond, that's when. If you don't respond by mail, we give you a little bit of time. There's a little lapse period in between April 1st and let's say Mayish,
mm-hmm.
End of May, beginning of June. If you don't respond by mail, by phone, or online, then we're going to come out and start knocking on your doors.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys heard it first. So when somebody knocks on your door, don't act brand new because you could have responded.
Right.
Okay. Well, awesome. All right. So now I want to kind of segue into the hiring. You guys are looking to hire people, correct?
That is correct. So that is why I am on the line, because, of course, in order to count everyone in the United States, that's a huge responsibility, and that's going to take a lot of people. We're going to have to employ a lot of people to do that. So just in my region alone, my recruiting goal is, hold your breath, over 404,000 people.
You trying to hold on. Wait a minute, player. Wait a minute. You trying to wait. You said recruit. Wait, are you talking about the people to fill out? Or are you talking about actually the people you're trying to hire?
That is our recruiting applicant goal is 404,000 people, and that's just for my region.
Now. See, everybody that's sitting on the couch talking about they can't get no job. There are 404,000 jobs. Get to it.
Right. No excuses.
Okay, so I'm of course I'm assuming that this is a temporary position.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the position. What does it entail?
So we have all types of positions. So we're going to open up. We've already opened up 6, but we're going to open up 50 temporary offices in our region, all across our 12-state region. So we will have in those areas, in those 50 cities, we're going to have, of course, office workers and managers and supervisors. And then, of course, we need field workers, okay? When people think about census workers, that's all they think about, the door knockers. The actual technical term is enumerator is the name of that position.
Okay.
We don't bring those people on, just like I just said, until after April of 2020. So our first mass hiring we're going to do is actually the first week in June, and those are for address canvassers or listers.
Okay.
Those are the individuals that we hire to go out and update all of the addresses in areas. Okay, so that's thousands and thousands of people all over our region as well.
Okay.
We have recruiting assistant positions, so those are individuals that are on the recruiting team that work for me. We're going to bring. We have about 159 right now. We're going to bring on another 200 or so. Also, the first week in June, and those are people that just go out in their communities and they recruit people and get people in the applicant pool, so that when we're ready to start hiring people in communities, then we have applicants in those areas.
Ooh, I want to do that. No, that's cool. Okay, and so basically they're going out and they're doing the recruiting process. Okay, and then so is it like pay? We can't discuss pay, but do you start off at minimum wage? Does it start off higher than that? You know, people are going to ask those kind of questions.
Oh, it's way higher than that. So our pay is based off of the living wage for the county that the applicant lives in.
Okay.
Now, on the job site, it's 2020census.gov/jobs. If a person is interested in what the pay is, then they can go on that website and click on the county they live in, and it will give them the exact pay for the county they live in, because it varies from county to county. But in most cases, just to give you an idea, in most cases, even though it's a part-time flexible schedule job, in most cases, our workers are earning more than full-time than full-time workers are. Like, for instance.
So, if somebody, let me ask you this: if it's a part-time work, can someone still have their regular job? Can they still be like a business owner or whatever?
Absolutely.
So, Mark, when we finish this interview, I'm gonna call you, man.
Yes,
Awesome.
those are the people that we actually want to apply.
Okay.
Individuals looking to to make some substantial extra income for the next year or so. And just to give you an example, our field workers, because I live in Dallas County, our field workers for Dallas County, they make $24.50 an hour. So that's going to average right under. If you were working full time, that's right under $50,000 a year. So just like I said, the average person in Dallas County is not making $50,000 a year.
Exactly.
So that's what I said. In most cases, it pays probably double than what a part-time job would.
Right, and then you could you have that part-time job. Take that money and stack it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I am seriously. What is the name of that website again? Guys, this information is so valuable. I hope that all of my listeners are really tuning in. We're going to say that website a couple of more times. What's the website that people need to go on?
It's 2020census.gov
Okay.
/jobs.
2020census.gov/jobs, people.
Yes, that is correct. Jobs, plural.
Jobs, plural. Fill out the application. 404,000 people need some jobs. Listen, 404,000 jobs available. That is just great in and of itself.
Right.
That is awesome, and it's good money. Okay.
Right, and you're helping the community, because we hire people. That's all of our hiring is geography based. So we hire people in the areas they live in. So then you're making extra money, and then you're helping to make sure that funding goes back into your community, so that you're not running over that pothole every morning on the way to work.
Hello, tearing up your car. Okay.
Right.
This is good stuff. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Mark. I'm gonna put this out. Listen, I need to go ahead and just go ahead and go ahead and apply for the recruiting. But I'm gonna tell you, honestly, all jokes aside, like this is a really good thing. And people have such negative connotations when it comes to the government and all of this. But like honestly, this is a win-win situation. Like all around, it's a win-win situation. Like you said, you participate in the census, you're going to make a difference in your community. Okay, then you're going to have if you participate, it increases your chances of having more electoral value when it comes to these big, when it comes to who we elect and who we want in office. And then on top of that, if you work, you get paid good money to help. I mean, it's just, you got me excited. I am excited. I really am. So let's say that website one more time.
It's 2020census.gov /jobs, JOBS.
All right, guys, I'm going to write it down. 2020 census.gov. And census,
jobs.
people, is CENSUS. Okay. 2020census.gov /jobs, JOBS. All right.
That is correct.
Awesome. Mark, I want to thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule. You are a man running around the world right now making some change. Thank you so much for taking the time and speaking with me today. I know that our listeners appreciate it, and this is just information that is just so valuable. I think this is probably one of the most important interviews I've done. All of my interviews are important, but this is probably one of the most important interviews I've done in a very, very long time. So I'm super excited about what you're doing. Congratulations. Keep up the great work. And you'll be hearing from me. No. But yes, thank you so much. And is there anything that you want to leave with the people?
Nope, that's it. You got everything down, just the importance of the census, the awareness, the importance that we need people to get this done, and we need people to go online and apply in every community, every city, and every state, so that we can get all of these areas accurately accounted for.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold. You can find this interview and other interviews on myb106.com. You can also follow me on social media at Toni Ringgold Music on Instagram. That's ToniRinggold. You can also find me on Facebook. And don't forget to download the B106 app and follow us on Facebook as well as B106 Hip Hop and R&B. Thank you again for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. And always, always, always remember, there is enough sun for everyone to shine. Be blessed.